Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no Gemas Games, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir o canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And here's Neymar. And it's Robertson. Here comes the cross. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. And this is Messi. Oh, super find. He might be in here. Oh, just a keeper that shapes to shoot. Oh, it's hit the post. And one more try.
Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No gemas, games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No gemas, games e é só deixar rolar. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No gemas, games e vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No gemas, games, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Primeira. Quele. Chiellini gives no quarter whatsoever. Batistuta. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is through here. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Now it's Eto. And it's Davids. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Cannavaro.
Club America definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rumo. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Pepe carries the ball down the right. Now it's Hullet. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's whipped it across. Cannava. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's good play. And it's Cruyff. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's been hooked away, and it's been given away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Davids. Batistuta looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He won't be happy with that one. Eto is in a really good position out wide. Hullet. Primeira.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, good-looking ball. Knocks it into space. Rumo. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Davids. That's Vieira. Oh, that's superb.
Quele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieira. Davids. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Brazil just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar picks it up out wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Baresi. Eto'o. Backward it goes. And this is Pele. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, some tackle that. That has been slung wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception. Brazil are still that goal to the good. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for a runner. Thuram cuts out the pass. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Cruyff tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, there's the clearance. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
And the shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Chance for a shot! And that's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Club America cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Club America really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And this an opportunity to pull level. And this is Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Zambrota did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Batistuta. It's a searching pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, super ball! Club America really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
All hands on deck for this one.
Camisa 23.
They've played it short.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 11. Teremos uma substituição.
Out towards the flank.
Foram indicados
Messi.
4 minutos.
He's been
de
taken
acréscimo.
down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level.
Substituição em andamento.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Bullet. Ronaldinho. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro. Great vision. Eto'o. Hazard. Space for him to turn and look. And he's heaved it away. They have held on just. Brazil pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter.
Detonar, live todo dia só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No gemas, games e vamos sempre brilhar. Sente. Gemas games na área, estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no Gemas Games, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. De Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já tá bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se diverte. Jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as he can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. If you do it better than him, some say nobody has done it better than him. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Alvarez! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That is good alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Desai. And Van Bronckhorst. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. And he's got the beating of Luis Suarez! Goal! Palmeiras! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Iniesta. And it's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Back towards the middle. Van Bronckhorst. And here's Alvarez. And he's gone backward here. Batistuta. Never out of the action for very long.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Bellingham. Iniesta.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And Van Bronckhorst threads one in. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, nice touch. Opts to play it back, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Pull it. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's gifted it to the... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! It's fallen kindly here. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Nesta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Van Bronckhorst is always looking to play quality balls. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neymar for Iniesta. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Iniesta. Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Suarez. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Batistuta! And yes, it's there! Brazil are back in business. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That'll be a throw-in. Ronaldinho looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Vieira. Now it's Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. That's an imaginative pass. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts.
Foram indicados 2
Yeah.
minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Batistuta. Kubasi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Palmeiras get the ball rolling for the second period. And Van Bronckhorst. Vieira. Played out wide. This looks promising. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Iniesta! And again. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Bellingham. And here's Iniesta. And here's Alvarez. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bellingham. Desai. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kubasi gets a foot in and wins the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. And Kubasi. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Iniesta. And here's Suarez. Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the ball's gone astray. And Bronkhorst. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para entrar.
Alvarez!
Camisa 6.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camisa 19.
Yeah, is the team's great visionary. And it's Marino. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Bronkhorst. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Thuram goes sliding in. And it's Iniesta.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Played into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Iniesta. Oh, good spread. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Iniesta. Vieira. And it's Iniesta. Palmeiras have a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Brazil are down to 10 men.
Substituição em andamento.
Palmeiras are making a change now. And it's Luis Suarez. Foot in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gives it back. Oh, it's a great ball. It's Luis Suarez! Goal, Palmeiras! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Palmeiras with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now, can they get him away? Cross it. That is Stuta! Oh, it's hit the post! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Van Bronckhorst. Merino. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for a runner. Ronaldo looking to receive it in space. No, that's been intercepted. Van Bronckhorst. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that has left him in a heap. Toure has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
So that's it is all over. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Games na área, estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no Gemas Games, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com o controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar, dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games, e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Enche Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal você se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, dia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Lente Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. Gemas Games é só deixar rolar. não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Galera unida, tudo fica melhor. Nos gemas, games e T, ninguém joga só. De gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. Nos gemas, games e T, vamos sempre brilhar. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Querem gemas games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e Ti, é só deixar rolar, gente. Tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo. Todo mundo se divertindo. Sete gemas games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e rir, é só deixar rolar, sentir. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No Gemas Games e Ti, ninguém joga só. Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar, gente. Gemas Games na área, estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade game. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. De Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No gemas, games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é além, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No gemas, games VT, ninguém joga só. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No gemas, games e vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar, sente. Oh, yeah. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo. Todo mundo se divertindo. Sete Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar, sente. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. Gemas Games e ninguém joga só. Se Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar, sente. Gemas Games na área, estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e tem jogo bom de todo lado.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all.
It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Primeira. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. That looks a good cross. And it's hoisted clear. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's a sharp little ball here. Primeira. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Passes short and sharp. Cruyff. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Cruyff. That's been slipped through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up. Ronaldinho!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And he's got away from it. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision.
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Greatly! That's It's another chance. And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Desai calmly anticipates. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Solar, here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Ferdinand certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, that's been intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Messi ventures forward. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, this looks promising in terms of... Solar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And this is Cruyff. Solar. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil get their 4th corner. Terrific effort! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening.
A diversão vai começar. Todo dia tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado. Tem jogo bom de todo lado. Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal, cê se sente assim. De coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo. Todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é além, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No Gemas Games VT, ninguém joga só. Mete Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games VT, vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e que você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e te é só deixar rolar, gente. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo. Todo mundo se divertindo. Sete Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar, sentir. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No Gemas Games e ninguém joga só. Se Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar, gente. Gemas Games na área, check. Estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também. No Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, curtir. No canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Gente, Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games é só deixar rolar. Excelente. Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também. Mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar. se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No gemas, games e é só deixar rolar. Selem, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No gemas, games e ninguém joga só. Gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No gemas, games e vamos sempre brilhar. Selem. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar. No Gemas Games a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat. Com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Série Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar, gente. Tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Sete Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e rir, é só deixar rolar, sentir. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida tudo fica melhor. No Gemas Games e ninguém joga só. Se o Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar, sente. Gemas Games na área, estilo animado, pop gamer com vibe de comunidade gamer. Se liga na tela, é hora de jogar no Gemas Games, a diversão vai começar. Todo dia uma live, tamo junto no chat, com controle na mão, é só dar o start. Explorando mundos, correndo sem parar. Dos clássicos aos novos, tem pra todos gostar. A galera comenta, participa também no Gemas Games e você nunca tá além. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. Do FPS ao indie pixelado, tem jogo bom de todo lado. Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. Nos gemas, games e é só deixar rolar. Cê é lei, tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Já te bombando, energia no ar, se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar, comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. É só deixar rolar. Cê é além, não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. Nos gemas, games, VT, ninguém joga só. Gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar, vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer vamos sempre brilhar. Excelência.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Norway against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the goal.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's rising! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. And this is Neymar. Cafu gets it clear. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! Well, now it's in he goes again. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their third corner. Goes without saying, that was poor. That's a sharp pass. Nicely shaped ball. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And here's Hullet. And he's got away from him. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a loose ball. Now he's off and running. That's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Full it. Now it's Puskas. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. O'Shea promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. The ball has bounced loose now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. He's in a great position. And the finish! Messi. Neymar. For Messi. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, good climb! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's put paid to the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he thumps it clear. Searching pass he's played there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Neymar. O'Shea. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cannavaro. Cafu. Gets a good foot in there. It's run loose here. Cruyff. Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good run. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Norway. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Kaká.
Mateus. And this is Hullet. Kaká! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players.
Please be made
Otherwise,
aware that
this one's as good as
only
done.
permitted in designated areas
So that's it for the
within these
first
grounds.
half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Keeper's dealt with that. Norway have the chance to go the other way.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be.
Oh no, what has happened here? Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found a way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kaka can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Desai with the clearance. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Cafu cuts out the pass. Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Puskas! Same again, same outcome.
Norway really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution for Norway.
So, third corner of the game.
Pushkash. Number 21, Peeler. Coming on the field, number 11, Romario.
Cleared
Number
without
15,
hesitation.
Ambrosini.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Zola. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Varane gets it away. Chance, surely! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. Norway are looking to break at pace. Opts for safety. And back to the goalkeeper, Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. Hullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's Asa! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Norway. Number
It's a lucky
7,
seventh corner.
Mateus. Coming on the field is number 13,
Not
Seydou.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexandro. He's having a hit! And that could come back to haunt them. O'Shea.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. It is a corner. Norway get their fourth corner.
Norway really wanted that
Added
two-goal
minute has been
cushion, but it
indicated.
wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. 4 extra minutes added on. Ambrosini gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Picked out brilliantly. And we're done. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Ativando energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Gemas games na área, vamos detonar. E todo dia só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim, gamer de coração, com emoção sem par. No Gemas Games e é só deixar rolar. Selem, não importa a hora, não importa lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Com a galera unida, tudo fica melhor. No Gemas Games VT, ninguém joga só. De Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia só vem se juntar. Vem fazer parte dessa conexão. Gamer raiz é mais que paixão. Deixa o like, compartilha, vem se aventurar. No Gemas Games e vamos sempre brilhar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Azar. And here's Zola. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way past. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Zola. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Lam, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hazard. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider. Chiellini. Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. To Chiellini. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lam. And it's Azar. There they go, hunting in packs. Lam is wide and looking to get onto this. Desai. And it's Vieira. It's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Azar. Driving forward. And this is Cruyff. Zola. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. This is a promising build-up. And Zola! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception.
Turan.
Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. He's got away. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Chiellini.
Turan.
There will be
Schneider.
1 minute added time.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Bebeto. The referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Brazil certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
To the staff room immediately.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. That gets us going once more. So the first half brought no goals. Schneider. Now it's Cruyff. And this is good chance here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar.
Oh no, this does... Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Zola is behind this one. Zola! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good play. He's having a pop! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Decent chance! And it's Azar. Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard. A probing pass. That has not gone well.
Turan.
Hazard. Now it's Neymar. Played into space. That has been cut short. It's not an especially good pass, that.
17,007.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Dallas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vieira pulls off an... Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this Cruyff, he's through on goal here. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Czech defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Rivaldo! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Zola with a real chance here. Zola! Desai clears it away. Lam proves just a little bit too strong. Vieira!
Dallas simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Rivaldo. He's found a way through. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bebeto. Look at the... It's Asa! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's taking no chances there. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bebeto.
Dallas really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 3 minutes.
He
added
came in
time.
hard, very hard. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's intervened well there. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Brazil have done it.
Tem ranking, tem missão, tem batalha também, mas aqui o respeito e a zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo já pode chegar. É só clicar, se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle ou só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. 7 gemas games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Comentando, rindo, jogando sem fim. Nesse canal cê se sente assim. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's... And Cruyff!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Ronaldinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cabo Verde are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cruyff. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Cafu. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Impressive jump! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cabo Verde restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is ended up in no man's land. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Zola, ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing
Zola! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Conte. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cafu. Benatia. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That could spell trouble. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross from oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cabo Verde leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. That's Thuram. Played into space. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
We are into stoppage time. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Ronaldinho! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Sola! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass somewhat off target. Alvarez. And the finish! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's a throw. Primeira. Van Dijk. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Conte. Now it's Neymar. Oh, red, nice interception. Pepe. And here's Cruyff. And here's Zola. Zola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Primeira. Seedorf. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Cruyff. Seedorf gets across and deals with it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Out towards the flank. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Chiellini wins the duel this time. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's going for goal! Primeira is always looking to break lines. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's tidy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good-looking ball. Benatia does well to get it back. Alvarez. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Chance, surely! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Now it's Del Piero. Hullet threads one in. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Mateus. And here's Del Piero. Seedorf. And this is Del Piero. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And Hullet! And there's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Hullet. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Desai goes... And that's it. Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from there.
zoeira vão além. Chat bombando, energia no ar. Se tiver ao vivo, já pode chegar. É só se inscrever, vem curtir no canal que te faz sorrir. No controle eu só assistindo, todo mundo se divertindo. Leite, gemas, games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só vem se juntar. Não importa a hora, não importa o lugar. Se tem gameplay rolando, a vibe vai pegar. Fica melhor. No Gemas Games VT, ninguém joga só. Gemas Games na área, vamos detonar. Live todo dia, só